So here we are, 2 weeks to the day post first chemo. As you can see, I still have hair, but I have taken to wearing my hat already because it's apparently going to go any day now, according to fairly reliable sources in the form of lots of people I've met in a online forum. It's been a rough ride. Hey, gee. As you can see, I'm a little bit puffy and well, actually looking pretty healthy, all things considered. But I had quite a few reactions initially to the chemo, so got all dosed up on the Friday. Was still taking the steroids on the Saturday and felt fine. Went to Tesco as normal. Started feeling a little bit icky towards the evening, but was fine. Sunday felt fine, had a nap in the afternoon, went to bed early feeling a bit dodge, and by Monday morning I was absolutely floored by physical anxiety type symptoms. So the racing heart, the shortness of breath, the like curl up and want to die type feeling, alongside nausea. So made my first call to the 24-hour chemo helpline, which is what it's there for. They said to call my GP out so he could check my heart and things and lungs, because that's the things they worry about get damaged by chemo. My GP came out. He was very, very attentive, and he thought I seemed fine, but he wasn't confident enough to sign me off, so he sent me up to A&E. And that's the thing, when you're on chemo, you can't just go up to the chemo unit as and when you need. You have to get admitted via A&E. So they call out an ambulance and you feel a bit silly, and of course by the time the paramedics get to you and you get to hospital, you're feeling so much better. They run the EKGs and the, or is it ECGs, blood tests, do chest x-rays just to make sure your heart and lungs were all fine, and they were. So off I went home. Spent the next 2 days in bed because I found that if I moved it made me feel worse. I was getting very short of breath very easily, and by Thursday I had severe folliculitis all over my head, so that's like lots of little red itchy bumps, and a strange little patch about so big. Let me show you, it's still a bit there, a bit like this. That was really intensely itchy, and the chemo line advised me to phone my GP, well, go into my GP, and he decided it was shingles, which is something you can get easily when your immune system is low. So that involved another trip up to A&E. So we took ourselves up to the hospital this time because we didn't want to waste another ambulance, but same again, another 3 hours in A&E, just getting all the checks done. Got a prescription for antivirals for the shingles. They gave me a shot of ondansetron, which is an anti-sickness drug, which made me feel better within minutes, and then it was back home. By 2 AM the next morning, however, I woke in the night with stomach cramps and diarrhoea, which was the start of things to come, because on Friday morning from 6 o'clock in the morning I was in agonies with my stomach, retching and diarrhoea, stuck on the toilet, sweating, horrible. So phoned the chemo line straight away, and they called an ambulance out for it. So again, ended up in A&E. This time I managed to spend the whole day in hospital because we there's an A&E waiting time, they've got to put you in a ward. So I ended up on a ward, had a drip of anti-sickness, I think, the first dose of the antivirals because I hadn't taken any pills by this point, and a nice litre of fluids to get me on my way again. The best part of this is we got to see one of the acute oncology team. They sort of connect the oncology department to the A&E for cancer patients, and she was a godsend. She absolutely just knew her stuff, military precision, came in, told everyone what to do, what was normal, what wasn't, completely put our minds at rest, everything, talked everything through about what should be happening, what shouldn't be happening, why we were where we were, and best part that I had a brief burst into tears over of relief, I think, was that she said it doesn't have to feel this way, it's not going to be like this in future, and onwards and upwards basically, we'll get this under control, we've got an arsenal of drugs to sort you out, and they gave it to me. So I went away with a supply of ondansetron, anti-sickness, some drug that was initially used as an antipsychotic drug, which was interesting actually, because one thing I noticed was I've been having very psychedelic and vivid dreams, even when I close my eyes when I'm awake. It was crazy going on in my head. So I think that's kicked that into touch as well, but they're very strong, so you only take a quarter of a pill at a time, but they're anti-sickness as well. So all in all, I went home feeling a lot better, and I've had a good day every day since. I have noticed the tiredness a lot more, because that's basically the main symptom I have now, but I've been able to get up and about. I haven't been laid in bed at all. I've been able to potter down the shops a bit and pot a few plants in the garden. Basically feeling like, yes, I can actually get through this and cope now. So I just want to reassure everyone basically that that first week felt like 3 weeks long, but this second week feels like 2 days gone in a flash, because I've got the right drugs and they're working and I feel good. So I've just had my 3-week consultation with the oncology, 2 weeks, sorry, with my consultant to review how I've been. He already knew all my notes and everything, so it was quite quick. Just he checked that I was happy with going forward, whether I wanted to give up or if I was happy to stay at the full dose chemo and just try these new drugs again this time round. So that's what we're going to do. Basically, crack on, onwards and upwards.